And we're back with episode, or should I say week number 4. The Bears are taking on the Oakland Raiders in Oakland. And look at this, man. Yo, Madden 26, I got to give y'all a shout out, bro. You guys really did a good job with this presentation right now. Fans, you got freaking great, run-ins to the stadium. Good work. Giving me a lot of things. But let's get away from that. The Bears. 2-1 in the season. Gilchrist has honestly been playing pretty good. Last game was a very low offensive game, and I'm expecting way different. But we know this. Raiders are bullies. And as I say that, Geno Smith takes the Raiders down the field for 7 points. There's no Ashton Genty playing today, by the way. I guess he got hurt. The injuries are off, but still got hurt. I mean, the injuries are off because I don't want any of us to get hurt. But, maybe it would geek. Maybe I should turn them on. Chris Diaz gets a catch for 9 yards, and I'm expecting Chris to really step it up as Ahmad is playing like a really good running back. 1 rush for 11 yards right there. That's what we like to see from Ahmad Montague. If the run game's going, the Bears are going. A good pass from Gilchrist finding, I think that's James Ball. It is James Ball. I know because of the dark shoes. And, I love seeing James Ball targets. And right there, Ahmad gets, hit for -2 yards, as most of these games do have. Right here, good throw. Oh my God, never mind, I lied. That was a good idea. Bad throw, bad execution from Gilchrist, but we knew that going into the draft. Good screenplay for Ahmad. Will he be able to pick up the first? He will not. Juke the wrong way. And on 4th and 7, they get 3 points. Raiders get nothing, which means it will now be Chicago's ball. 8 minutes in the second quarter. So the second quarter already happened. Or first quarter already happened. Gilchrist throwing an absolute laser that doesn't get caught by Mikel. He drops it. One of the rare drops. And then a read option. Finally, man. Gilchrist is supposed to be this athletic specimen. Why he doesn't run as much as he should, why he's not averaging 60 rushing yards a game, I don't understand. Right here, he has to run and he's going to get sacked. 4th and 10, they will punt the ball off, and then immediately the Raiders score a long touchdown throw, it looked like. And passing yards aren't even comparable right now. Ahmad Montague, he's going to find some space to the right, but not enough. I thought he was going to be able to break away, but there was a safety somewhere there. 2nd and 6. Again, we need Gilchrist to drop in, throw dots. He does. I thought he was going to get smacked. But good work from Chris, man. If Chris can be that guy who can get 8 catches for 90 yards a game, he'll really be something and really be worthy of third pick as Mikel takes it. First down and more. Yes. Again, Mikel is probably one of my favorite guys. Got to get an interview with him at some point in the career mode. Finding James McCaskey. You know what he says. Oh, rely. Us, Colston Loveland. Never mind. I lied. My bad, James. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, James. 3rd and 9. We're in field goal range, so it looks like we can at least take 3. But Gilchrist wants more! And that's James with 6 points. Let's go! The microwave McCaskey, his first touchdown of his career. Gilchrist stood in that pocket and threw an absolute dot down the middle of the field, and good catch. I mean, James had to do literally nothing. It was just wide open for him. And what does Geno do? Puts up 3 points, makes it a 7-point ball game. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Gilchrist throwing a flat route. Oh my God, just a miscommunication, as we normally are used to seeing. Gilchrist again dropping back. This will be a good time to run, and he will run with it, but not. Come on, don't slide, bro. Did Cam Newton never slide? Did he really? He should have. He was getting hit by left and right. Good throw. Chris Diaz, he's going to get to the 50. That's good yardage. 27 yards, 27 seconds. 1 timeout. I don't know who that is. Is that Colston Loveland again? Was that Colston Loveland or was that James Ball or James McCaskey? It was one of the 3. They all look like tight ends. I'm not going to lie. 2nd and 4, 22 seconds left on the clock. Gilchrist, there are no timeouts anymore. Gil throwing. It's a good dot. But Mikel gets hit in the back and will not pick it up. 3rd and 4, 15 seconds. A quick throw. This is good. Let's go. Spike it down. Let's spike it down. And let's take the 3. Let's spike it down. We're going to take the kick 3. Come on. Kick the ball. Nope. Doesn't work. We're going to halftime. And looking around the league, we see that Splash Baby is actually losing to Cleveland. We love to see when Detroit is losing. And then good move from Ahmad in the halftime report. And Gilchrist having a pretty solid game. Chris having a good game. Mikel being up there with 0 rushing yards. Ahmad, that just shows you got to do a little bit better. I'm just being honest in this game. We only saw 1 pretty good run from you. We need to see more of that. 17-10. Ahmad, as I say it, he will. Okay, breaks the tackle. Oh, okay, we'll take 8. We'll take 8 any day of the week. Gil, don't get giving it to Ahmad again, and he's going to pick up the first. That's what we like. We keep getting first with Ahmad, and we're going to be good. Right here, we see that should be Cole. If that's Colston Loveland, I really need to trade him. I'm trading him. It's official. You won't see Colston Loveland on the team next week. Gilchrist throwing the ball. It is Ahmad. And why we throw that flat route to lose 5 yards? And if that's a rush, that hurts Ahmad's average by a good margin. Gilchrist dropping back to throw. We see somebody. It's a pick. Oh my God, at least it's not a pick six. Why does Chris always get the tackles on that? Gil, you're not supposed to be a turnover machine, all right? You had no picks in your first 3 weeks. You have 2 picks, or first 2 weeks. You have 2 picks in the last 2 games. Gil, what are we doing? Come on, that was a very easy thing to read. Come on, Gil, we need better. And what do the Raiders do? Oh, Gil, you're hurting your team, man. You're hurting your team. Gil throwing, dropping back. And Chris with a spinning catch. I've never seen that before. Third quarter, 3 minutes left. We're going to give it to Ahmad. The run game's not working. The run game's not working today. When the run game's out, we got Max Crosby. And now he's on X Factor mode. Go where Gil? Good throw. Chris getting those open spaces. 3rd and 5. I'm going to say this is a crucial part for down 14. And Gil's going to absolutely drop it down to Mikal. It's not going to work. Was that even Mikal? That was Mikal, man. I think. But nope, didn't work. Oh, safety guaranteed. Safety guaranteed. I've seen this a million times. Oh, no. Ahmad going to take it and get at least 8 yards, giving Gil some space. That's what we need. Space to operate here. And then Gil looking, throwing. It is caught by James Loveland. Oh, my God. He's got to go, man. He's got to go. Gil looking, throwing, and it's caught. That one is James Ball, though. Getting that wide open down the middle field throw right there. And then we're going to have a screenplay to Mikal. You know, I like it when Mikal gets involved in the passing game. He's going to get to the 30 and more. Let's go. Mikal, when he's in the passing game, he's actually a beast. I'm going to be real. Right here, Gil dropping back on a play action, throwing it, and it is caught. I didn't see who that... Chris. I know by the helmet. That's Chris Diaz. He's having an absolutely monster game. Best game of his career by far. And then Gil running with the football and slides. I hate seeing that, Gil. Come on, take it down. Put your shoulder down. 2nd and 5 in the red zone. And we're going to give it to Ahmad. And he's going to... Ahmad. Come on, Ahmad. Give Mikal a rock. Give Mikal running the ball a little bit. Gil gets through. He's going to split the seam. And he's going to get in for 6. The 2nd rushing touchdown of his career. 2 rushing touchdowns in back-to-back games. Chicago. Look at the small amount of space that he had for such a big player. And then right here, an interception in the red zone automatically. A chance to now turn this game on its side from 24-10 to 24-24. Mikal. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it, but it's okay. I like to say, they're taking my advice. Mikal in the running game. And then right here, Gilchrist has heat. There's heat coming. He's not going to be able to get it. 3rd and 10. You got to think. This is going to be a throw to, I want to say, James Ball. It's not. There's going to be wide open space in the middle. Is he going to get it? He will. Yo, Gil, this is what I thought you were going to be. I thought you were going to be a rushing touchdown guy. I thought you were going to be a rushing touchdown merchant. I had you Cam Newton-esque. And now we're starting to see it. He's saying, come, Max Crosby on your back. And you're still doing work. And the Raiders will have the ball here. Are they going to do anything? They're going to, I don't know what just happened. I'm assuming that they went for the kick and they missed it. But the fact that they were that close to the end zone and didn't score to win the game, it leaves an asterisk on the game, in my opinion, as a Packers fan. Anyway, Ahmad Montague in overtime will fumble. Oh, you're lucky, James Ball. You're lucky. Good work, James. That's that Boston Baller brand training. Always got to be ready in the moment. I love Boston, man. I know I say it every single time. James McCaskey, just a terrible throw behind him. Come on, Gil. This is where we really need to turn up the throwing accuracy. Good play action. He's going to throw, and it's going to be an easy catch. Mikal. Oh, my goodness. Mikal has to have like 60 yards already. At least 60 total yards. Mikal is the gadget guy. You know, people were sleeping on the gadget guy position early in this season. Overtime. Did he catch that? Oh, my God, he did. James Ball, good catch. And then we got to run it. We got to run it with Ahmad. Oh, no. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. We need it. Ahmad will get it. And he'll get at least 6. Okay, 24-24 overtime. What do we see? Long drop back by Gil. Ends up being a sack. And now it's 2nd and 18. We're at the 31-yard line. We have to start throwing it. And that's... Yeah, you're traded, buddy. Buddy, get ready. You're going to Carolina. You're traded, buddy. And then on 3rd and 9, Gilchrist with heat. James sheds the tackle. Dives. Touchdown. James Ball. And with that, the Bears will take the lead. I'm not going to lie. When I saw this, I thought it was the end of the game. I guess they updated the system now, and now the overtime rules are the new overtime rules, which means the Raiders will have an opportunity to match. But a touchdown in your first possession, that's exactly where you want to be when you have the ball first in overtime. And now Geno has to play catch up here. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. The Bears, they need to hold him. Defense needs to work. Geno looking. Does he see somebody? He sees a flat route. It's going to go for at least 10 yards. That's going to be 15. Okay, Geno has been killing it all game. Raheem Mostert, like I said, Ashton Genty's out. The fact that Raheem Mostert has run 20 times for 87 yards, that was Genty, it would be at least 100. At least 100. Geno, 3rd and 6. This has got to be one of the biggest plays of the game. Geno throwing the ball, and it's going to be caught by Brock Bowers. A lot of people say James McCaskey is actually Brock Bowers-esque, by the way. I'm seeing that a lot on Twitter. And there we go. Jacoby Myers picking up the first down. 2nd and 8 at the 31. I mean, this looks too easy for Geno. This looks way too easy for Geno. Geno looking, moving to the right. He has wide open space to run. He's going to run. Almost cracked Geno. We should have cracked him right there. And then right here, Geno Smith. Heat! Sweat! 4th and 9, the biggest play of the game. The Raiders need it. Otherwise, it's game over. The fans don't know what's going on. The Bears have a chance. And, oh my God. Oh no. AI. Madden. The game's over. Oh my God, Madden. Nah, there's an asterisk on this game. There's a giant asterisk on this game. What happened? Gil, I guess. Okay. Bears, y'all get your win. That's cool. Why? At the end of the fourth quarter whatever happened at the end of the fourth quarter. And then right there, they took 3. Madden, fix your game. You're trying to do stuff. I love it. Fix that. What are we doing? The final game management is the worst thing about the AI. Gil, 24 for 31, 291, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had a pretty decent game, plus a rushing touchdown. Or 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay, yeah, he had a 4 touchdown total game. That's crazy. The fantasy numbers are out the roof. And then Ahmad Montague. Ahmad, we need more yards than that. And he had a fumble that could have actually turned out bad. Luckily, he didn't actually fumble the ball. And then the receiving game. Chris, 7 for 75. I did say 8 for 80. I like that. 7 for 75 is always going to be good. James McCaskey, 5 for 51. And his first touchdown. Mikel, golly, 71 yards on 3 catches. Colson Loveland, you're getting traded. James Ball, good work from you. I love this. And then Sunday Night Prime. Actually, no, I'm still mad, bro. I'm still mad. Why the Bears and Raiders game ended up that way? The Bears should not have won that game. They should have won. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm hating on Madden. I'm not hating on the Bears. But right there, Cowboys. This is prime time in Jerry World. Cowboys and Packers have a weird rivalry too. It is weird. But you see the defense has to get going. We let up 348 yards of total offense last game against, I don't even remember who we played last game. But it was not good. I'm pretty sure we won, but I actually, I don't even remember what happened. I don't. I'm going to be real. It's been literally 2 days. I don't remember what happened. Mitchell giving it to Ethan. He's going to do nothing. I remember Ethan had a really good game though, his best game of his career. And then right there, Ethan getting a run. Oh, that's Mills. Okay. I got to get this right. Let me lock back in. Mitchell Daigle throwing a quick pass. It is caught by Pat. That's right. Pat was getting going last game. He was really getting involved in the offense last game. I do remember that. Ethan Bigby going to find some space. 10 yards and more. 2 rushes, 13 yards. The one problem with Ethan is that he can't ever get going early. So if he can get going early, these stats are going to look like, first pick in the draftable stats. It's a screenplay. Mark Luther, he's going to actually find a hole. And he's going to go for 14 yards. Okay, Dallas versus Green Bay in Jerry World. This is the, oh my goodness, Ethan, the spin move of dreams. This is the equivalent of, I want to say, Madison Square Garden, New York, in basketball. You have to have your best games. Legends are made in Madison Square, and legends are going to be made in Jerry World. 2nd and 17. Mitchell decides to tuck it and run for 17 yards. Is he going to get there? He does. Look at that. I don't know how. I think I saw his hand stretch out, but I'm not 100% sure. Mitchell with his first rushing touchdown of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Right here, Mitchell running, sees some space. Safety, you got to get down a little earlier than that. I still can't see it from that angle, but from this, look at that. You got to have that type of quarterback in your locker room, bro. That's a fight quarterback. One armed with 2 people on you. Golly, 7-0. And this is the first game in a while where Fitzgerald didn't get a deep bomb to start the game. I'm going to be real. Those were getting pretty fluky. Here we go. Mitchell Daigle looking. It is a motion by Mills, and it's going to be a deep ball for Pat. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are we on Cybertron? Is this Megatron? Is this Megatron? What was this? Oh, my Pat. Saying I'm going to do it myself. He was on a linebacker, but like we said in the draft, Pat was just strictly physical. Like, we had no tape on him. And now looking at him, as we see, looking at Big B, getting a good screenplay. But looking at Pat, we didn't have much tape. And I'm liking what I'm seeing in this game 4 in Jerry World as Ethan takes a corner and he's going to get 10 yards on this play. Wow. This offense is getting going. They are on fire here today. Daigle, he's going to drop back. He gets somebody with the play action, but only for a little bit. That is Micah Parsons at the end of the day. And then Daigle steps up in the pocket, throws a deep bomb, and that's, ooh, it wasn't really a deep bomb, but you know what I mean. I do like to step up in the pocket. Daigle staying true in the pocket, finding it is Mark Luther, 40-yard line. Nothing's going to happen. They're going to actually punt it. And first and goal, what happened? An interception at, my goodness gracious. All right, we love the Packers, though. I'm trying not to show my bias. I'm actually really happy that happened. Nick Mills for 6. Let's go. Number 19, hometown hero, man. In Jerry World, making a name for himself. Number 19. This is good work right here. Good vision. Good ability to block shed that. No, I say block shed that. Oh, my God. Break, tackle that. But Dallas knew they had to come up with something, and they did. So they finally got 7 points on the board. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Daigle looking, throwing something to the side. It is Patrick Tyler. And you got to start wondering, what I said last week might be true. Fitzgerald, man, if he doesn't get that one deep ball a game, he's basically out of the game. As I say that, Mills making great plays. We know we saw that really, golden screen. He had that one game where he went for 3rd and 39. So after the catch, Nick Mills is probably one of the more dangerous players in this JPDL. As you see, Mills actually getting involved more in the running game. 3rd and 9 is the time to go. Let's see what we got. And we got a dime. Mark breaks that. No, he doesn't break that, bro. I need you to break that. That's 6 right there. Mark, you want the touchdown? I know you do. And then giving it to Ethan. Ethan will just absolutely bully his way to the 10-yard line. 11-yard line, actually. And then here, Mills running with the football because we're going to start bringing Mills more into the run game. An ISO formation. Ethan is going to get the end zone touchdown. Big B is doing work. Yep. Ethan has a chance to be special in this league, man. He does. Okay, 2 weeks ago, I was saying that he could be the biggest bust in JPDL history. But now, I'm allowed to flip. And we missed the whole simulation part. They did score a touchdown with CD. And then they got it at halftime and scored a touchdown again. So now it's a 21-21 ball game. Out of nowhere, the Dallas Cowboys got back-to-back touchdowns. Exactly what you want. Oh, my God. Pat! What are we doing? Oh, my goodness. Who is guarding Pat? At this point, who's guarding him? Good work. Okay, they finally stopped him a little bit. 3rd and 3. You got to think this is a screenplay or something to Nick Mills. Is this going to be a run to Nick Mills? And he's going to... Okay, 21-21. At the end of the day, I'd rather Ethan Big B have that. Wait, what? How did we get the ball again? All right, editing team error. That's all I'm going to say. 21-21, the Dallas Cowboys do nothing with the football. Third quarter, 1 minute, 37 seconds left. Giving it to Ethan. He's going to get stopped. And it seems like coming out of halftime, the Dallas Cowboys have been a completely different team. Mills, you're not doing anything. You're not going to get involved in that play. Didn't take an idiot to see that, Mills. Pat with the easy dime. It was too late. Sometimes, Mitchell, bro, you got to get that ball out of your hands, bro. Get the ball out of your hands. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. Ethan is going to run for maybe 4 yards. All right, that's good. We'll take that. We'll take 4 carry. And then Daigle sees some heat. We'll give it to, I think that was Mark or Mills. I don't know exactly who that was. I didn't have enough time to see. Editing team, we need to be better. Daigle. Oh, Micah Parsons, bro. I mean, I don't care what they say. Micah Parsons got on that first. And Dallas finally, after not leading the entire game, finally take the lead with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, Daigle. This is where you need to be great. This is where legends are made in Jerry World. 24-21. And let's not forget, we had 21 points at halftime. So we've been scoreless this entire second half as a sack takes place. Oh, my goodness. This is going to actually be bad. 3rd and 12. This is actually going to be bad. Daigle finding somebody. It's not going to work. Daigle, what are we going to do? And we're punting. Okay, so we're punting the football, which means now we have to stop Dallas. We have no choice but to stop Dallas. And honestly, we need to stop them from getting in field goal range, because otherwise it's going to be bad. Dak, okay. All right, game over. Technically, it's not game over. We still have 3 timeouts and 2-minute warning. And the Dallas Cowboys, what is this trick play? Why are we running trick plays with 2 minutes left in the ball game? Sack for 9 yards. And then Dak throwing. It's going to be a catch. He's going to get the yards back. It's 3rd and 10. We got 3rd and 11. Are they going to run it and just get the timeout? They are going to run it, and it's going to do nothing. So here we go. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. The Green Bay Packers have a chance, a field goal kick to make it a 6-point game. They miss. And now I got something special for y'all. Since y'all have made it this far in the game, I got something special. You're getting live in-time footage. F it, bro. Look, listen. We here. 2-minute warning is coming up. Green Bay Packers down 24-21, and you know I had to hop in the ball game. Let's do this. Okay, I got to make sure I keep everything good. We're at 15 seconds, so let's go ahead and let's slow it down. All right, I'm not touching the remote. But I'm going to turn on the volume so that I don't mess up the audio. Here we go. Come on, Daigle. Yep, yeah, Ethan. Pitch. Okay, 2-minute warning. All right, we're good. We'll take 4 yards on a play that really didn't even matter. So let's get 4 yards here and let's move. 2nd and 7. We can get 3. Do I want 3? Heck no. We want 7 out here. But let's do this. Daigle, come on. Yeah, Mills. Look, I'm gonna be real. I've already conceded the fact that I haven't caught a pass this entire game, so I'm leaving that alone. Hopefully, I get a pass, maybe. That's me. No flag. Are we kidding? Look at how many people I'm fighting right now. Are you kidding me, bro? Stop playing this game with me, bro. Are you kidding me? God, the one catch, bro. 1st and 20, a minute 26 left to go. What do we got, Daigle? What do we got? Who's that, Pat? It's always Pat, bro. Pat's been going on a tear this game. I love Pat. He's my guy. I rock with all my players on this team. And Mitchell, we have that, connection at Windsor Hills, bro. Roommates back in college. We know what we doing, bro. Give me the ball. 2nd and 20. No timeouts. You got to throw something deep. Oh, my God. He just got sacked. We're done. We're cooked. That cooked it up. That cooked everything. We're not even in field goal range. Wow. And the AI is so stupid. After what happened last game, AI is so stupid. Daigle, what are you doing? Throw it! Throw the ball! 4th and 35. Are we? Whatever. We just cost ourselves the game. Throw it to me. Might as well chuck it to me. The storybook ending. I couldn't catch it. I'm not in rhythm. I'm sorry. I'm not James McCaskey, bro. Look at this. Oh my God. I should have caught it. And that's the ball game, folks. Get me out of here, bro. I don't even want to be on TV no more. And there you have it, man. 24-21 is the final score. The Dallas Cowboys do beat Green Bay after Green Bay goes scoreless in the second half. And you got to think, God, the offense wasn't there for the second half. They just did not come out with the same intensity that they did in the first half. And a lot of it does to the fact that they don't really use all of their weapons, Fitzgerald. Anyway, so listen, what does this mean? Well, this means that, they're in a conference where losing a game actually puts you back 2 places. I don't know how that works, but it does. Daigle throwing the ball 21 times is going to get it done in this offense. This offense is too high powered to be doing that. Ethan Bigby 15 for 64. Good running. Mills, all right running. And then Daigle didn't run nearly as much as he normally does. And Pat was the player of the game here for Green Bay with 6 for 73. Mark getting some catches. Mills, but a 0 burger for Fitzgerald. That can't happen. That just can't happen. And looking at the next week's schedule, actually 2 weeks, because both teams have a bye. We have Green Bay taking on the Bengals, and then Washington Commanders will be playing the Bears on Monday Night Football. I believe that's said. But look at that division. Crazy hard division. And then we go to the comparison. Look, right now, Gilchrist easily has it. He's easily winning this battle, no matter what the rushing yards say. He's killing him in passing yards and total touchdowns. And then here, Ethan Bigby starting to really step it up, and Ahmad is taking somewhat of a backseat, even though he kind of had the lead early in the simulation, but it is still early. Fitzgerald with a 0-0 game, that's not going to help. Meanwhile, Chris skyrockets up the board with a great game this game, and just total consistency for the first 4 games of the season. James Ball goes up. Mark Luther gets some more catches than he did in the past, but James Ball definitely helped his case with this game. And then we go to the tight ends, where we see that James McCaskey just killing it, and Pat actually getting some good work, but James is really, he's becoming a real asset for the Bears. And then we look at the gadget guys. And the gadget guys, Mikkel, 52 yards a game from a gadget guy. We love to see it. Nick Mills with a touchdown today. We love to see that. Gadget guys doing great work. And then I also have this new thing, right? So this is the Dynasty League standings. So as you know, we are a Dynasty League channel for Dynasty Football. And we got to give you guys the rankings that I would have for them, if they were Dynasty assets for us. And looking at Tier 1, Gilchrist and Mitchell, they are both making good arguments. I would take Gilchrist first, but with the rushing upside of Mitchell as of late, I could see him also, potentially being a number 1 pick in a draft. Tier 2, I really wanted to put James McCaskey in Tier 1, I'm going to be honest, but we're going to have him at Tier 2. One more game like that and he will be better. Ethan Bigby, he's being good. Ahmad consistent. Chris is finally jumping up the boards here. Tier 3 players, these are players who I think are fringe flex plays. I have James Ball, but I think James Ball can really be up in that Tier 2 after one more game. Fitzgerald needs to be better. Can't just have 1 and 2 catch games. Mikkel doing work. I think he'll be up. Pat's being good. And then Tier 4, we have Mills and we have Mark Luther. Great players, but, we need to see more if we want to have their value up higher.